Well, have you ever wondered where the concept and idea of Cracker Barrel came from? I can tell you, it came from this exact place that I am standing. This is Old Country Store in Jackson, Tennessee. They started in 1965, and then in 1967, the guy who started Cracker Barrel came here and followed the owner around for 2 days, and that's how he learned about the concept of Cracker Barrel. So this is the Old Country Store and restaurant, and inside of it is the gift shop like you would have for a Cracker Barrel. Then there's also the Dixie Cafe, and that's for to-go orders of your meals and food. What they cook is really good Southern fixings: fried chicken, catfish, chicken with white Alabama sauce. They have your typical sides like green beans, potatoes, mac and cheese, collard greens. They have okra and tomatoes. They have kibasi for dessert. They have 2 different cobblers, a banana pudding. They have a salad bar, and it's very affordable. For each person, it's under $15 right now. But there's a lot to do here on the property. There's actually a farm on the back side of it, and there's a few different historic homes there. And one of them was basically a home where people would watch the Civil War battle on top of it. They would sit on top of the house and they would watch the Civil War battle that happened about 30 miles away from Jackson, Tennessee. So a lot of history here. But then there's also the Casey Jones Home, Railroad Museum, and Train Store. So if you're a big fan of trains, if you wanted to learn the history of Casey Jones, the guy who basically sacrificed himself to save his passengers on this train, incredible story that happened in the early 1900s. Johnny Cash recorded a song about Casey Jones. You can learn about him here at this museum. So there's a lot of things to see in that museum, like the Civil War exhibit and how trains impacted the war. If it wasn't for the train systems in Tennessee, the war probably wouldn't have been brought to this Western Front. There's also the life of Casey Jones, and the really interesting exhibit inside of there is you can see the accident. And it's a model train system of the actual train accident, which is bizarre and crazy to think about. On the other side of that, you have a steam engine locomotive, and then there's this little white house on the other side of this train, and this is actually the house that Casey Jones lived in. So if you want to learn some incredible history while traveling through or heading towards Memphis or back to Nashville or in between, you need to come check out Old Country Store. Also, I need to mention this is the visitor center for the Southwest tourism area of Tennessee. So this is a visitor center as well. The gift shop is fantastic. We hope that you guys have enjoyed this journey through West Tennessee. This is day 4. We're about to head back to Nashville, probably get some shut-eye because I'm kind of tired of traveling and driving. So thank you for exploring with us. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, that's XPLR.NASH, and Explore Tennessee. We have a lot of content that is on those platforms that will not be on this YouTube channel. Toot toot!